Jordan, how refreshing is it to be back in the Bills uniform?
It's like I never left. It's a good time. I'm enjoying myself.
So how important is it going into your second stint? How important is it for you to be more vocal, with this new defensive line that you
From the first time I was here, I was kind of the young guy. And it's weird now because now I'm kind of the old guy. So we got to just trying to spread the knowledge, what I do have. But our guys in our room, the ability that we have is just unreal between AJ, Ed, Greg, Boogie, just the guys. And it's just Vaughn. It's crazy, DQ, how much talent we have. So it's really we just need to come together fast and get it going.
How do you do that at this point without pads on, without the contact? It's a little different for guys in the interior. How do you develop that chemistry and speed up that process?
Well, luckily, I've been rushing with Ed, and it's just like we've still been doing what we've been doing, so it's been easy for us too. And then we just incorporate the rest of the guys. Vaughn got here today, so we see how he rushes, and then we start working into what he likes to do. I mean, he's a premier rusher in the league, so you kind of gotta, not taking second hand to him, but you know what I mean. Just do what you do, and I'm gonna work off you. You know what I mean? So just one of those things.
What is it like working with a guy like Vaughn?
He's two-time Super Bowl champion, Super Bowl MVP. Whatever he says, you listen to it. He has a lot of leadership, and he also works hard, so it's easy to do. It's not like you got anything, and you can't say anything bad about him. Whatever he says, he's been there, he's done it, and he's the best of the best.
Jordan, you said it was like you never left, and you specifically mentioned Ed Oliver and kind of rushing alongside of him. From the time that you left back in 2019, how have you seen Ed's game grow? And are there any particular areas where he has made strides that you notice out here?
I wouldn't say, or let me change that. First off, I think Ed's matured a lot, and I think that's what's helped his game the most. Everybody's already always known that he's going to be a top guy. He was picked number 9 overall for a reason, and now his maturity with the way he plays and the way he's understanding the game is what's helping him. Talent's never been an issue, and now not only does he have the work ethic, he has the mind to go with it.
In the same vein, you left here and Josh was still, was lower on his trajectory than where he is now. From afar, what do you make of what Josh Allen has done with his team and just his abilities as you've seen him in the far and now that you're back?
Just like he just said, Josh is just a guy, and I think that's the biggest thing in a locker room. People aren't scared to talk to him. He's one of the highest paid players in the league, and he just, he doesn't act like that, you know what I mean? And that goes a long way with everybody in the locker room. And when people do get to that status that he is, they change. And like you said, he hasn't changed. He does what he does, and he's great at it.
Hey, Jordan, talk about every team faces a challenge with new pieces coming together at this time of the year. But having gone through what you all did as a team last week and supporting the community, and the answer to this probably goes far beyond football, but how does that bring a group together maybe?
For the most part, tragedies happen, and in the weirdest way possible, and I don't even know if I can say this, but it just brings people together, and it brought the community together. It lets people be themselves and be raw with each other, especially as men. You get to see a side of emotions and I don't even know how to say that. Just bring everybody together. I guess that's the best way to say it. Like you see everybody's true self.
Jordan, you mentioned how it feels like you never left, but you do have a new position coach from the last time you were here. What's it been like working with Eric Washington?
Coach E, he's a different breed. I don't think I've had a coach like him. He's a guy that you really want to work for. He has a way that he wants it done, and I like the way he wants it done. So we mesh really well so far, and I'm happy to be working with him.
In terms of what you're asked to do, I know it's obviously so early in the spring, but do you envision largely the same kind of role?
Meaning what?
In terms of snap counts, where you're lining up, all that kind of stuff.
I have no idea. I think with this front that we have, I think that anybody can play anywhere at any time, and I think that he feels the same way. And I think we have a lot of different combinations that we're going to throw at people.
What makes Eric Washington different?
Just like what I said, like he has his way done, and he doesn't stray from it. You know, you get a lot of coaches that will say one thing, and then once you see it, they'll say something else. But he sticks to what he says, and he's 10 toes down on what he says. You know what I mean? Like, it's not his way or the highway, but you know, he wants it that way.
You started out playing with Ed Oliver in his rookie year. What's it like playing with Greg Rousseau now that he's in the same?
I like Greg. You know, I'm not going to speak on anybody I haven't played with because we don't have pads on. We don't have, you know what I mean? I watched his tape, and what I see from his tape, I like. He's big. He's fast. Still young. And once he figures out who he is, he's gonna be up there with, you know, Von. You know?